In Hell's Kitchen, mistakes aren't just embarrassing.
We've wasted the most expensive part. What are you going to do, get Daddy to buy you a new one?
They can be dangerous, costly, and unforgettable.
Look! Look! What the is this? What are you doing? You're making me mad!
Yes, sir.
Mad!
Tonight, we're diving into the worst mistakes ever made in Hell's Kitchen. Giovani's mistake didn't just derail the service, it hurt his own teammate. Right in the middle of dinner rush, with tickets piling up, he made a decision that backfired instantly. Trying to cool down a sizzling hot tray, he did this.
One well done. Get it up! Where's your Wellingtons at?
I had him right here.
Seconds later, Robert walked over, grabbed the tray, and screamed.
Already cooked. Where was you?
Ronald, go see the medic.
Giovani put a 500-degree pan in the cooler, didn't tell anybody.
Medics later confirmed that the damage was serious.
I started blistering already.
Your second degree to the tip of his finger and his thumb.
No, the hot tray was in the fridge.
In the fridge.
And when Ramsey found out, he was furious because this wasn't just a mistake, it was carelessness.
Wine was a piping hot tray in a stone-cold fridge.
Although Giovani tried to defend himself, it didn't matter. The damage was already done. One missed warning, and it left his own teammate injured.
I was just trying to cool it off, Chef. I wasn't trying, Chef. Robert, I'm sorry, man.
Here we go. We haven't got fucking team spirit. We've got ball.
Giovani's reckless shortcut had already sent one chef to the medic, but just one episode later, an even more explosive disaster unfolded. Episode 3 of Steak Night was in full swing, and on a night like this, every cut mattered. With tickets piling in, Seth was told to prepare more tenderloin, but the moment he picked up the knife, it became a disaster. It was obvious almost instantly. He didn't know what he was doing.
Prep the meat. Do something. Prep it. What are you actually doing, Seth?
I'm filleting the filet mignon, Chef.
Instead of carefully trimming it with precision, he just started destroying it, and by the time he finished, the damage was irreversible.
Why is it not coming out? Let's go. Come on. How long, Giovanni?
I got 2 minutes, Chef.
When Ramsey stepped in and saw the destruction, he froze, and in the middle of the most important steak service yet,
All of you, quickly. There's the fillet, yes? Look at the waste. That's what he took off, and there's the fillet. Look at the fillet!
Seth hadn't just made a mistake, he had just destroyed thousands of dollars worth of perfection.
We've wasted the most expensive part. Look at it! What are you going to do, get Daddy to buy you a new one? How can you do that?
I never butchered a fillet before, so.
Congratulations, you just have.
Thank you, yes.
Not in the right way, you...
In Season 15, Episode 3 of Hell's Kitchen, Ramsey witnessed a decision that left him completely stunned. Dinner service was already falling apart, tickets were stacking up, communication was collapsing, and the Red Kitchen was running out of time.
We have the garnish.
I just need a few more. Amanda just could not get the garnishes out fast enough.
On entrees, Mies was trying to stay in control, and then came the moment that changed everything. With beautiful Wellingtons ready, she didn't plate them instead. She did the unthinkable.
I think it's overcooked. If you're not comfortable with it, don't serve it. I'm not serving that. No, I'm not serving that.
Oh my God. Mies!
God.
She threw them straight into the trash. When Ramsey saw it, he couldn't believe his eyes. Watching flawless food being dumped in the middle of a collapsing dinner service was something he simply couldn't accept.
You put the Wellington in the trash. Stop. All of you, come here. Cooked perfectly. It's in the trash.
Seriously, this is crazy. I will tear into that meat caveman style. Like, I'm starving.
And when he demanded justification, the response Mies gave was unacceptable, saying she panicked. That single decision didn't just delay the next ticket, it helped bring the entire service down.
We're 75 minutes in. We served 1 table of entree. We put more food in the trash can than we have in the dining room.
You okay? I found it. I know.
One of the worst mistakes happened in Season 6, Episode 1 of Hell's Kitchen. On opening night, the red team was already struggling to find momentum. At the appetizer station, Melinda was in charge of capellini, and her job was simple: cook perfect spaghetti and keep the tickets moving. But from the very first order, things started going wrong. The spaghetti she was sending up was undercooked. Ramsey immediately rejected it and told her to refire, but instead of fixing it, she threw the entire portion straight into trash.
No, it's not cooked. Not cooked. Oh my God. Why'd you throw that away, Melinda? Just put it back on the stove, put a lid on top, and 30 seconds cooking it. What do? You just trash it straight away.
Not once, but again and again, until Ramsey caught her. And when he went to her station, what he saw was unbelievable. It didn't just shock Ramsey, but the entire kitchen.
Look at all this. Who's putting all this in the bin? How many portions are you putting in there? How much is in the bin? Look! Look! What the is this?
A trash can full of spaghetti wasn't just careless, it was unacceptable.
Hey, madam, how much capellini are you throwing away? Look at it! What are you doing, Melinda? What are you doing? You're making me mad!
Yes, Chef.
mad.
Yes, chef.
In Season 3, Episode 8 of Hell's Kitchen, the competition was down to Final 3, where every decision mattered and one mistake could cost everything. As chefs began prepping for dinner service, Bonnie was working with monkfish, but as she handled it, she immediately assumed something was wrong, and without even asking anyone, she made the shocking decision. She threw monkfish straight into the trash.
Feeling lonely, stuck with the boys?
Moments later, the sous chef walked over and asked. Bonnie calmly replied, and it instantly shocked the sous chef.
Did we get monkfish in today? There was like 23 portions and then there was still another like pan full of them, right?
And that it smelled.
What? What are you doing? You threw away monkfish?
It smelled awful.
She told her to take it out. Right there, in front of everyone, the fish was inspected again, making her mistake even worse.
Show it to me. Where is it?
It doesn't smell good.
Scott, does it smell bad to you?
Smells like monkfish.
Oh my God, I'm freaking out.
The fish was completely fine. Another chef also confirmed it. She hadn't just made a small mistake. She had thrown away a perfectly good, expensive ingredient.
It was a huge mistake, and it could be my time to go home tonight.
But while some chefs collapsed under pressure, others destroyed their reputation with a single disgusting decision. It happened on Season 12's opening night. The blue team was already on thin ice. Orders were coming in fast, and at the appetizer station, Gaurav was in charge of risotto. Determined to get the seasoning right, he leaned in to taste it. But instead of using a spoon, he made the worst mistake.
How long for the risotto?
Risotto, 2 more minutes, chef.
There's nothing coming out. There's 9 of you standing there playing with yourselves. Oh no. Hey, you, hey.
Unfortunately, Ramsay saw it, and he was disgusted. He immediately stopped the kitchen and called Gaurav out in front of everyone.
Hey, come here, you. We do not stick our fingers in the f***ing food, lick it, and then go back inside. What is this?
Sorry, chef.
Does anyone have any respect for the customer sat behind me?
I'll get a grip, chef.
Don't worry about getting a grip. Next time, you're out.
And that's how he proved that he wasn't ready for Hell's Kitchen.
You're gonna not take my risotto just because I checked the rice and then finally clean my finger with my tongue?
Get it together.
Yes, chef.
In Season 3, Episode 3, the red team's appetizer station was already hanging by thread. They had failed twice, and now this was their third attempt just to send their very first appetizer.
Joanna,
Yes, chef.
taste it. Quickly.
Okay.
Come on, taste it. Let's go. It's soft, it's salty. Yes, and it's crap.
Yes, chef.
Yeah.
At the center of chaos, Joanna was working on crab spaghetti as she finally plated it. Before sending it to the pass, she made a small move that the camera didn't miss. She lifted the tongs and licked them clean.
Risotto, scallop, spaghetti. Are we there?
Yes, chef. To the window. Is your spaghetti ready?
Plating it up right now.
But a much bigger disaster was already sitting on the plate. On the pass, when Ramsay inspected the dish, he instantly knew something was wrong. When he went to her station and picked up the crab, the horrifying truth was revealed. Ramsay immediately snapped and didn't hesitate to throw her out of the kitchen.
Is that crab high to you? Anyone else smell that? Where's the crab? Oh, smell that. Hey, you, don't you dare. Come here, you. Hello.
Oh, God.
Can you not smell that? It's rancid.
I didn't smell the crab, chef.
Hey, get off. Get off!
Another mistake that crossed into dangerous territory happened in Season 11, Episode 8 of Hell's Kitchen. The blue team was pushing hard to deliver entrees. At the meat station, Barrett was responsible for cooking chicken.
Chicken, lamb, Wellington, halibut, how long? Barrett, chicken.
Ready, fast and chicken, right?
You good?
It's cooked enough? It's cooked enough, right?
As entrees began leaving the kitchen, one particular plate was served to a very special guest, the pregnant wife of sous chef James. With zero room for error, Barrett still managed to make one. When the chicken reached the pass, Ramsay sent it back immediately, not because it was badly cooked, but because it was never cooked. The chicken was pink. Serving raw chicken in that situation wasn't just careless, it was a mistake that could have had serious consequences.
I've got raw chicken here. It's from my wife.
For Chef James's wife, pink chicken. Chef James's wife is pregnant.
And if serving raw chicken to a pregnant guest wasn't bad enough the very same night, another chef would send out a dish so careless. Later in dinner service, the blue team continued to spiral. At the pizza station, Dan was in charge. One of the orders coming in wasn't complicated, it was a simple pizza for a kid.
Pizza. Scallops, 30 seconds.
Got that, please. I'll take it. Here's the scallops and the burger. Chef behind you. Pizza, risotto.
When he brought it up to the pass, Ramsay was shocked to see the simple dish completely inedible. He immediately called Dan out for an embarrassing failure in a night full of disaster.
It's burnt. There's no garnish around there. That's not the biggest. Look at that there. For a kid. A kid.
kid.
In Season 2, Episode 5, dinner service was already falling apart. Mistakes were piling up, and Ramsay was running out of patience. But what happened next wasn't just a mistake. It was an attempt to hide one. At the meat station, Rachel was working beef Wellington. As she sliced into it, she immediately saw the problem. It was raw. She took the sauce and painted it over the raw meat, hoping it would go unnoticed.
It's requested pink. That's cooked to barely edible.
It was deception, and in that frustration, Ramsay shut down the whole kitchen.
Switch it off. Shut it down.
Yes, sir.
During Season 4, Episode 4, the blue team was already struggling with time and quality. Meanwhile, Matt was in charge of cooking chicken, but despite the simplicity of the dish, disaster struck. When the plate reached the kid in the dining room, it came back immediately as it was completely raw.
Look at it. Oh.
As Jean took the dish back to the pass, Ramsay's eyes widened in disbelief because it wasn't just a mistake, it was dangerous.
Raw chicken! Matt! Pink and bloody!
Sorry, chef.
And suddenly, the kitchen's credibility and the safety of the diners was on the line.
You can manage the raw food.
No, I can't, chef.
Wake up!
Yes, chef. He's not gonna break me as a person.
Donkey.